Okay, so I'm going to shoot you guys a little video here of me working with a dog that's about 3 weeks into our program for severe reactivity. So the white and grayish black dog, her name is Dolly. Dolly came in because she was so reactive, her owner couldn't walk her anywhere. Anytime she'd get near another dog, she'd lose her mind. She'd try to attack the dog, and it was just completely over the top. So much so that the owner had absolutely zero control over the dog. We got her here. We saw the reactivity pretty quickly. Anytime she would pass by another dog in a run or another dog in a kennel, or even see another dog, she would, puppy, older dog, younger dog, didn't matter. She'd hit the end of the leash like her life depended on it. Um, and she was pretty hard to leash pressure and correction. She didn't really understand them. It wasn't really her language that she had been taught. So here you can see I brought my hooligan in. This is Steve on the table. And as you can see, Steve is more upset about the fact that I'm not paying attention to him than that there's a dog. He doesn't even know there's a dog there. He's barking at me because he wants me to be working with him instead of working with somebody else. So this is obviously the value of building high engagement on your own dog. Steve is a Presa Canario as a breed, and Presa Canarios are notoriously known for being dog aggressive. Steve is not dog aggressive. He really actually doesn't even care about other dogs because I've raised him from the beginning that his engagement with me is really everything. And so this is just me kind of working Dolly through some behavior. She already understands, obviously, place. She knows her sitting her down, and I'm putting her in closer proximity to the Steve. I wanted to use specifically a dog that was high energy, that was barking a lot, that would make a ton of noise, because I wanted her to have to work through a very high level of difficulty in her reactivity, because the owner that she's going back to is a very, very small young woman. I would say early 20s, probably 95 to 100 pounds soaking wet. And Dolly's a pretty strong dog for her size. And her reactivity was intense enough that if she had gotten away from her mother, she absolutely would have been in a fight, and it would have been. And so, yeah, this is where we're at week 3. Dog has kind of accomplished all the fundamentals, understands its base behavior, so it understands its sit and its down, it understands engagement with the handler to get paid. But the interesting thing about this particular video is in the 3 weeks that Dolly has been here, this is the first time I have handled her leash. She's been trained almost completely by my other trainer, Brian. And so what this shows is that when the dog actually knows what they're supposed to be doing, anybody who understands that same language can pick up the leash and it's golden. And so, because a lot of people worry, man, if I send my dog off for good quality training, when the dog comes back, it's probably not going to listen to me, it's going to listen to the trainer. Well, that's true for a lot of trainers, but that's not true if the program is done properly. So anyway, just wanted you guys to be able to see this and kind of see what the process looks like when we're getting near the end of working with a reactive dog. Again, this is 3 weeks from start to finish with this dog, and she gets a total of about an hour to maybe 2 hours worth of training per day over the last 3 weeks, plus, of course, exercise time as well. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this.